Welcome to DIY Saturday with me, your host, Shandera. Hey, all you savvy naturalistas and Ahona. Welcome to DIY Saturday. Today we're making a Beauty and the Beast soap for till as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Beauty and the Beast. So let's get into the major ingredient you'll need for this DIY Saturday. You will need to melt and pour salt. You can find this on Amazon, or you can find this soap anywhere you like. You can also find it at like crafter stores like Michael's, Hobby Lobby. You can find melt and pour soap. We are using a coconut based melt and pour soap, and we're also using a clear based melt and pour soap. So we're going to be using both of those melt and pour soap. So you guys, I also want to talk about cold processed soap. A lot of you have asked me, where's my cold process seasoning? Why aren't you doing cold process like you say you were going to do at the end of last year? You guys, I have been so busy and I am so sorry, but I promise I will start the cold process soap either in like the summer, which is the middle of the year, or in the end of the year. I promise I will get to it. I'm still formulating recipes, so I just want to make sure they're down so you guys can use them. And some will be with lard and some will be without. So you guys, let me know your favorite cold processed soap or what cold processed recipe you would like me to start off with. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Pinterest and all my social media sites. And let's go make this really cool melted pour Beauty and the Beast soap for Tell Us All the Time, Song Is All This Rhyme, and let's go! Okay, so now it's time to make our Beauty and the Beast soap. This is 12 ounces of soap, so 9 ounces of white melt and pour soap and 3 ounces of clear melt and pour soap, which calculates to 12 ounces. And then you want to have 12 ounces of regular melt and pour soap. So now what we're going to do is put these in the microwave on high in intervals for 2 to 3 minutes. So let's go put them in the microwave. So while your melt and pour soap is in the microwave, or the last one at least, you want to start to add your colorant to this melt and pour soap. So what we're going to do is take about a teaspoon, not a lot of colorant. I'm probably going to use too much because you guys know I like to go overboard with the colorants. So you want to take a little bit and you want to use your alcohol spray, which I just keep in this purple bottle, and you want to spritz it. And this just helps it stick together, because if you put it in the soap right now, you're going to have clumps. So you just want to pretty much put as much alcohol to mix it. And then you want to mix it with a brush. I'm just using a makeup brush that I have. So, and the makeup brushes are 10 times cheaper, you guys. So just go ahead and use a makeup brush. Or you can use a pencil brush, any type of brush you like, a paintbrush, not a pencil brush. And just mix it together until all those lumps are gone. So it's sort of going to look like this. And then you want to add a little bit. I sort of like mine liquidy, not too thick. And this is going to be the red color for the flower. And then the yellow with the white is going to be for Belle's dress. And we're going to do the same thing for the yellow. So you want to add it and make sure it's mixed in. And with colorants, they always need to be mixed before you add them to your soap, or they will not color your soap. And alcohol is a perfect way to do that. So just mix it in just like this, you guys. And I think our other soap is pretty much done. So once you do that, you want to start to add it to your melt and pour soap. And you want to mix it. And you want it to be a bright, beautiful red. Just like this. You see how bright it's becoming? Now, if you have a little lumps, like I have a few lumps, it's because I didn't mix it in all the way. but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So that's a good thing. Just the little lumps are not that bad. And if you don't have powder, you can also use like liquid colorants for soap. So once that part is done, you want to set it aside because you want this to cool down. You want both mixtures to cool down. So we're going to set this one to the side, and once it has like a skim on it, we're going to pour. So just set this one to the side. Okay, so now we're going to do the yellow one, you guys, and this one has a beautiful mica. Like, I really love working with micas better than I do lake dyes. They kind of irk me because they're a little harder to mix. So once you add that beautiful gold color, it reminds me of Belle's dress. Look how beautiful this is. You want to mix it around like so. I wanted it a light yellow just because I wanted more of the red to reflect than the yellow. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with both soaps, but we're just going to do this one just to save us some time. So you want to start off with adding Miracle Glow oil. You can find Miracle Glow oil at savvynaturalista.com, and this is just to add a nice moisture to your melt and pour soap. So you want to add 10 to 15 drops of Miracle Glow oil. Doesn't the 24 karat gold go beautiful with Belle's dress? It just looks so lovely, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this melt and pour soap, but you're going to do it for all the melt and pours, both cups of melt and pour soap. So you want to start by using fragrance oils. For this, we're going to combine them. So you want to start off with using 0.15 ounces of fragrance oil for this one. And for this one, I'm using passion fruit and guava because I feel like Belle smells like fruity, and Beauty of the Beast was one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I really love that movie. So you want to start off with 0.15 ounces of fragrance oil for this one, and I'm going to use passion fruit for this one. And then for the red one, I'm going to use a Sutsuma by Crafter's Choice that I got, and you want to start off with 0.15 ounces for the red as well. So once you add your 15 ounces, and I might as well do that on camera for you guys, you can add 0.15 ounces of the beautiful Sutsuma. I really love this fragrance oil. It is amazing, you guys. And the Sutsuma is kind of like an orange scented one. And it's actually from, I think, Bath. I forgot the name of that, what is the name of the body company that has this scent? But if you guys know the name of the body company, please leave it down below. Like, they sell bath and body products like Lush, but I really don't know the name. I can't believe I forgot. And the reason why I decided to use these are because they're fruity, and I feel like Belle's fruity. So you want to get these down to temp, and so you just stir and stir until they're down to temp. Okay, so it's at 135. Okay, it was at 135, 136, so and now it's at 133, so we're going to pour at 133 because it's pretty warm right now. So I want to show you guys what I want to do. So I kind of want to do for the first one is pour like the red to make like a red bud. So I'll do a middle one first for you guys. Sort of like that for each. If you guys can see. And then, oh, that was too much. No. There we go. So I just initially wanted like a little red bud in the middle for like the rose. And then you want to spray it with alcohol, and this is just to get the bubbles away. And then I sort of wanted to add some of this glitter this beautiful silver glitter that you guys know I love. This is like my signature glitter. And I want to sort of add it around it, you know, to showcase the yellow just a little bit. So we're going to set that to the side and let it dry a bit. Okay, so for this one, we're going to spray with alcohol first before we pour. And then we're just going to use a little bit of my silver white, just a little, because this stuff is no joke. Because I feel like Belle has a little silver in her. So now we're going to like double pour this one. Because you know, and because I use less yellow, this is going to be more sort of like reddish. And plus I want to save it for the other rows too, you guys. So you know I have to be a little sparing on my yellow. So we're going to like pour them sort of like this. So this is how I do this one. And thank you so much to one of my subscribers that told me to do like sort of like a Belle themed soap. She really wanted one. And I was like, hey, Beauty and the Beast is here. I love that movie. It was one of my favorite movies, so might as well. So I sort of pour them together like this. Granted, the yellow is going first, but you want to pour them simultaneously, just like this. Because tell this oldest time, song is oldest rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Like, do you guys have like characters that you actually sort of think you are? Like, growing up, me, my brother, and my sister, I always thought I was Mrs. Teapot because I loved her. So I'm just going to use a little yellow because I want to get my roses for the other one. This is going out so pretty, you guys. So I'm going to finish the rest of them and then we'll be back to unmold. Okay, so we're back and now we're going to unmold our Tell This Oldest Time, Song as Old as Rhyme, Beauty and the Beast soap. So here we go. Oh my God. Look at how beautiful. Look at. Can you guys see how beautiful this is? This is just beautiful. Now I do have like a little of, oops, I have a little of the dips in it. Oh my God, these are beautiful. Oh my God, you guys, look at. Oh, I'm in love. Look at. These are so beautiful. And I made the biggest mess, but now let's look at these. Now, I didn't have enough soap and I didn't want to melt anymore and cut it. So I just worked with what I had, you guys. So these are a little lower, but look at, I'm so excited. Look at you guys. Oh my God. I'm so mad. I should have added shimmer at the bottom. I didn't add enough shimmer. And I like to wear a glove when I'm molding melt and pour soap is because you will get your fingerprints on them. So I use a glove. Oh my God, you guys, these are beautiful. I'm going to do a giveaway of these. I know you can't wait. Aren't they lovely? Oh my God. Oh, they're so beautiful, you guys. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I cannot wait to photograph them. So, I really hope you enjoyed this DIY. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you pick up Miracle Glow Oil at SavvyNaturalista.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next DIY Saturday. Boy, you guys.